What's going on, team? It's your boy Pit Mob. You know the vibes. We're back here, back with another Sunday breakdown. I do have some news for y'all. So this December, not trading at all, prepping up for next week. Also, we got a lot of news filled week. So let's see. We had NFP last week. This week we seem to be looking okay. We got CPI being released on Tuesday. Let's see, let me bring this over here. But yeah, as for the month of December though, I won't be trading. I literally taken one trade this month, and it was a call from our team lead Patrick. So I literally took one trade on US 30, and it was a call. So I haven't took no NAS plays, nothing like that. I might trade Tokyo this week. It's a maybe. But it might not be live, so I might just be sending out cold signals for Tokyo session this week. But stay tuned for that. Besides that, I shouldn't be trading this month, and we'll be back in 2024. Free Discord. Can't wait. Got a lot of big things coming up. I'm excited for y'all. Literally nobody is doing this, bro. Like nobody is trading live, for free, at least. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be doing it every day. I'm gonna trade New York sessions with y'all, NAS, US 30. Pat's gonna be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm excited for 2024. Very, very hyped. Got a lot of things I'm working on, projects I'm working on. Excited to share that with y'all. Definitely going into this year is gonna be a strong year for me. So let's kill it. Let's continue to kill it, guys. I'm gonna do this breakdown for y'all. Understand that this breakdown is gonna be, we're very near a level of supply on the monthly, right? We're about 200, 300 pips away. I'll explain that during the breakdown. So I am going to be wary of that level. I do want to see what's going to happen coming into that level. And I might take a trade. If I do take a trade on NAS off that level, I'm definitely going to be sending out a cold signal, 100%. And I'm planning on, if I take the trade, I'm going to hold. Might be a little swing trade. So I still have my account, my challenge account at 20K. So literally zero trades taken. That's at 21 something. And then I have my big account that I'll be trading with you guys starting 2024. So we lit. Let's look into Wednesday. Thursday we got retails USD at 830. Boom. And then Friday. Yeah, so these couple of weeks have been filled with news, and December also, I'm a little more experienced. I've been doing this for 7 years now, so the markets tend to move a little funny towards the end of the years. So we can still capitalize on intraday trades. So let's get down right into this breakdown, not to take too much time. Let's go back, talk about a little bit about last week, what I expected to happen, right? This is the exact same setup from last week's breakdown. So if you look back, I have not changed anything yet. And I might not change some levels. I might grab some 4-hour zones, right? And I'll explain why. It's because literally we've moved expected to plan, right? So as we can see, if you literally look at last week's video for the breakdown, I literally speak about why I grabbed this monthly demand / supply, why I love the way that this level closed above. And I said, yo, if we come trade back and hold under this fair value gap, right? Come back down this monthly demand / supply level, right? If it trades above, it's demand. If it trades below, it's supply, right? So resistance, support, whatever it is you guys like to utilize. But we did have a full closure above, and I spoke about price coming into this weekly demand as well, right? So we got a monthly correlating with the weekly, very strong level, right? I spoke about price coming into this level and pushing off. And as we move into the smaller time frames, we'll literally see those bullish engulfing candlestick play out perfectly, right? So, but besides that, we literally have the same zones from zone to zone. We have a high monthly supply up here at this level, right? So we do have a monthly high sitting at 16,382 with wicks as high as 16,769, right? That's on our monthly time frame, right? And we are essentially 688, 660 plus pips away from that high, right? That monthly high wick. So what I do expect is price, now that she's already came back down to my order block, right? came down off this demand, wicked into it, and it's now pushing off. If we literally focus on market structure, we can literally see that even on this monthly, right, we had lower lows being formed, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and market consolidated for a couple of months, and then boom, broke past this high, created a new higher high, right? Higher high, higher low, pushed off this EMA, exponential moving average on the monthly, and now it's coming to retest this high or blow past it, right? We are extremely bullish. That is no question about it, right? Market's direction is extremely bullish. So our job is to capitalize simply on the direction of the markets, right? So I do like where our monthly demand and supply lands, right, and sits. And I do love that we are approaching this monthly high, monthly supply that we've had for months, almost probably the whole year of 2023. We've had this same exact monthly supply up here. So it's cool to see that we're now actually approaching it. I would love to see how price reacts at this level, right? Because last time we came into this, we fell and we fell hard, right? So I would love to see how NAS reacts once she comes past this level or reject it. That I don't know, but we are extremely bullish. So you ask me, she looks like she wants to go past it, but I would love to see what she does reaching this level. So as of for my monthly, my levels there, I love them. Let's step into the weekly. See, we do have new founding levels. So as we can see, this weekly demand is correlating with our monthly. We can see literally price came in, wicked, and closed bullish. So we have a bullish close candle. But this is what I talked about when I do want to see smaller time frame. And by smaller, I don't mean the 5 minute 15, right? I'm talking about the 4 hour, at least the 1 hour, right? Because that is a level we spoke about last week, right? So price on the weekly, we still have this demand here, and we do have the supply up here, right? So if we're going to be trading, we're going to be trading in between these two zones, right? We're going to be taking buys off this and sells off here if these price points do not get broken, right? Because if they do, then we're going to turn the level of supply into a level of demand, right? Or a level of resistance will turn there to a level of support, and then we'll be pushing towards new highs. But we need to see first what's going to happen around that area. And we are roughly about 200 pips away if we do get candlestick closure. So as far as my weekly, I'm going to leave this fair value gap there. We do have another fair value gap that we already tapped into here at this weekly demand. So I can actually get rid of this one and leave this monthly demand / supply also correlating with my weekly. So I'm going to leave it there. Beautiful, beautiful. As you can see, price came here, boom, rejected once, twice, creating lower lows, right? Boom, pushed off this monthly demand and now created a new high, came back, wicked into it, and now we seem to be pushing up, right? So going into our daily, this is what I spoke about. So last week we spoke about the daily being in this range, right? And I did say that I want to take buys off this monthly demand, right? So price, as you can see, was trading in between the ceiling level and we have a floor level, right? We literally spoke about this last week's breakdown. And I said, I'm going to take the breakout of either side. And as we can see that this candlestick on the daily closed under, and look what the next candlestick literally did. She pushes up, rejects off that exponential moving average, pushes down, right? Now this for an intraday play is ideal, right? We get the retest, the break, retest, closure under, boom, and we get the scalp for 150 to 180 point play, right? Now what happened when she bounced, she approached this monthly demand, she pushed off this level. Now when she pushed off this level, she came and traded back at closure in this range, right? And then the next candlestick on the daily came down, bounced off the same floor level, and now she is closed fully above. So because we do have full closure above this daily, this is what tells me that we aren't bullish, right? But we came down, created a new higher low, and now we are pushing to create that new higher high, right? We do have full closure above this range on the daily, which is beautiful, right? Something we wanted to see. We did get closer to the bottom side, push towards that direction, and now she came back in this range, closed above. So I'm expecting price to come retest this ceiling level, turn it into a new founding level floor, right? Founding level, and now push off that level, right? So if we go down into our 4-hour time frames, we can see that price has done this prior, right? So this is where it's gonna get, for me, a little selective when it comes to trading, right? And this is why I'm taking my gas off the pedal a little bit this month, right? We see that price came, closed above the ceiling level, came back in this range, pushed back up, failed to close, came back in this range, boom, traded, right? As you can literally see in this range for multiple days, right? We're capitalizing, buys here, sells here, buys here, sells here. As long as we got indication that price was reversing, right? At these levels. Now, what happened here? We have a full candlestick closure above that zone, and she pushes in that direction and then comes straight back inside the zone. As you can see, back in the zone, came back, rejected that ceiling level again, and she pushed. Came back in the zone, boom, pushed under, bounced off this monthly supply, which is what we were expecting, right? We also have an order block here. We were expecting a bounce. You can see a beautiful, beautiful play here off this bullish engulfing. Literally, what I teach my students is wait for candlestick closure, be patient. And as you can see, literally on this 4-hour time frame, price came into this monthly demand level, gave us a bullish engulfing candlestick closure off that level. And as you can see, literally take the retest, take the pullback to a continuation, and you can see price pushed 166 pips in that direction. And what did it do? Came back down again off this same monthly supply level. So this is two beautiful trades off the same level, right? Literally the best way to simplify trading. Wait for your trade setup, wait for that bullish engulfing closure, that pullback, and that push, right? We literally push off that level 160 pips the first time and 272 pips the second time, right? So like I said, we were speaking about the fact that this had candlestick closure back above, and then she came traded back in the range. So that is not what I want to see coming into this week, right? We do have full closure above, and now on the daily, we do have a full candlestick closure above that range, right? Above all these wicks, which is what I really wanted to see, right? Full candlestick closure above these wicks, and we've gotten that, right? So on the 4-hour, what I'm looking for is for price to come give me any bullish engulfment off this trade on the smaller time frame. And as long as we don't come trade back in this range, then I understand we are overall bullish and we're going to be testing these new highs on the monthly, right? So if we don't come trade back in this range, I'm going to be looking for bullish momentum during the week, right? And targeting this monthly high supply, which is from a candlestick closure above. If we wait for the wick closure, so if we wait for a candlestick closure above this wick, right, then from zone to zone, we are still 200 pips away from our supplies, and we can capitalize on that. It's a lot. 200 is a lot of pips, right? So, but if we do come trade back in this range, which on the daily we have full candlestick closure, I don't see price doing it. But if it happens, then that's why we have to make sure we manage our risk and wait for full closures above these zones, which is what I'm going to be doing, right? I'm going to be waiting for a full candlestick closure above that wick level, or even on a 1-hour time frame, we look left, we can see that price closed above this last previous wick before, right? We have a candlestick closure, and what did the next hour do? Literally push down back into this range, right? Back into the ceiling and floor level, came back, retested, and fell from there. So that is not what I want to get caught in, right? We don't want to get faked out. So I do want to wait for an actual candlestick closure above this zone, confirming that higher high for me. That's just how I trade. You don't necessarily have to do that, right? But this is how I trade and how I teach my students to trade. So therefore, I would like to see closure above this level on a higher time frame, right? We did get the daily to close above that range, which is beautiful. So I will be looking for price to come back in here, so then continue to push up, right? For me to take long positions all the way back into this this monthly supply level, right? Because we do understand that there's possible rejection at this level 16,369. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this breakdown. I'm adding no extra zones except for literally this box I pulled from the daily, right? I'm gonna be looking for price to come back into the ceiling range that used to be a ceiling. Now it can act as a floor, right? We're trading fully above. So what used to be resistance acts as support. What used to be supply acts as demand, right? So that's literally all I'm waiting for, is for price to come back into this range in order for me to capitalize back to the upside. We are extremely bullish. I'm not going against the trend. Waiting for direction to be clear towards the bears, right? Towards the downside, if I'm going to take any bearish positions. But market is so extremely bullish that I'm literally looking for long positions all week. If I do end up taking a trade, I'm going to make it available for you guys. I will send out a call signal with stops, with targets, everything. But we're speaking about that here anyway. So as long as you watch this video, you'll be good. You'll understand what I'm looking for. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave it like that. I don't want to talk way too much, but this Sunday breakdown has been a success in my eyes. So I hope you guys like it and enjoy it. And yeah, like I said, no more trading for the month of December. I still gonna get on the Discord, which I'm still gonna jump on, send call signals if I do take a trade. I have taken one trade called from our team captain Patrick. Like I said, taking 0 trades on my own this month, and I'm planning to keep it like that because I got a lot of things coming in store for us for this 2024. So very excited. I hope you guys are too. Like I said, if I do end up taking a trade, I'll send it the call signal on the team. Don't worry. Besides that, you have a blessed night. You already know it's your team. It's your boy, Pit Moore. Bow. I'll see ya.